welcome back to my channel. It's Andrea, and this is another late update for This is Pantasy. This is a Fantastic Ladies group collab. It was created by Alicia from Wonder in Alleyland, and it's all about mythological, fantastical creatures, as you might gather from the name. So Allie had a list of creatures and prompts based on all of those, and some people brought everything in at once, other people did it rolling. I did it rolling style, but as of the last time I updated, which was June, I believe, I had finally rolled everything in, so I had a chance to work on everything before the finale, which is next month. So I've been working on 16 prompts because I've only finished 5 out of the original 21 prompts, so I'm still working on 16. I have 2 more that I'm rolling out today, and then we're just going to talk about things as we get to them. So I'm just going to go straight down the list. First, for Basilisk, the King of Serpents, a magical beast bred by dark wizards, and the prompt for that is a dark matte shadow. I have a shadow from my At Forest Sight palette by Raw Beauty, Christy, and Colourpop. I'm working on this shade Amanita right here, which I hope you can see. Here, let's see if I can get it out. Maybe that'll be easier to show the dip, because there's a big dip in here. There, that's a lot easier to see that way. So my goal on this one is to hit pan. I have a total of 17 uses on it since I rolled it in, and I had this in pan, those eyeshadows, last year. I think I already had a pretty big dip, but ColourPop mattes are not any joke, and I actually think because this has a little asterisk next to it in the palette, I think it's a pigment, and technically not eye safe, but whatever. But I think I'm a couple uses away, but I think I can do it. I really would like to have pan in this. So that is the first one, and I am wearing this in my look today. It's kind of covered up, but I have it in my outer corner. Next, for Centaur, a creature that is half man and half horse, a duo product, and for that I have my Ulta Beauty dual lip liner. There's like a nude pink side and a nude mauve side. Let's see. I don't think I didn't have a specific goal as far as like I want to finish it or use up this much or whatever. It was just, I want to see how much use I can get on it. So I have a total of 32 uses on this lip liner, and I do have it tracked. I just marked it. So here it is right here. Here's the mauve side, and then here's the pink side. As you can see, I've used, it might be a little bit easier to see. So this is like the middle part, as you can see, maybe. I've used quite a bit more of the pink side. It says it's pink. This is like kind of a more orangey, nudie pink to me, as opposed to like this looks pink to me. I don't know. But I've used more of this side, definitely. But overall, I mean, I've got some good use on this pencil. So one more month, we'll see what I can do with it. Again, this doesn't really have a goal. It's just, I want to use it kind of a thing. So I'm making good progress on that one. Then for Chimera, a fire-breathing female monster with a lion's head, a goat's body, and a serpent's tail. That is a Franken product. And for that, in my Revolution Ultra Contour palette, I had pressed the Bare Minerals Warmth Loose Bronzer with the rest of, I think it was the yellow powder that was here. So this is what it looks like. My goal is to finish it. That's gonna... If I use it every single day, I might finish it for the finale. I don't know. It's going to be close. But I have, in this project, I have blinded you with the mirror. I have used it 64 times, and I've repressed it at least once. So, and there's really not that much left, and it is quite, because it was loose, and I just pressed it with alcohol, it is quite powdery when I do use it, but still, it's pigmented, so I don't need to use a lot. So we're gonna see. I would love to have that bronzer finished. It's not it's not bad. I'm growing to like it. Like, I'm wearing it today, and I don't think it's too dark. Like I said, I'm growing to like it, but it was a free gift with purchase or something. I did not buy it, and I would not buy it because I don't like loose bronzers, and this one is very finicky. But we're plugging away at that. Hopefully it will be done. Then for Dragon, a large serpentine legendary creature depicted as winged, horned, four-legged, and capable of breathing fire and ice. A large product, packaging amount, etc. For that, I brought in this Maybelline Shine Free Loose Powder. I've had this forever. This is 19.8 grams worth of loose powder, and of course the cover broke, because why wouldn't it? My goal is to finish it. Because this is the powder I use to, like, set my face before my primer, and I do also use it as an under eye setting powder now that I've finished the other one that I was working on, but I don't count it twice, even though I technically use it twice for two different purposes. Every time I do my makeup, I only count it once. I have 146 uses on this, and I haven't been marking it, and also there's a lot of powder sticking to the side, but I definitely think that I will have this done for next update, because that's all I have left. I mean, granted, there's still some sticking, and I might take the sifter out once I can't, like, get any more out and just try to get what's on the sides, but there's just a little bit left. So I will definitely have this one done, and I will be so happy to have this giant honking powder out of my collection. Then for Elf, a humanoid supernatural being with magical powers and supernatural beauty, mischievous or malicious. A product that makes you feel beautiful, of course, eyeshadow. And I have this Glaminatrix Cosmetics. This is the mini Sandra Rose. And I wanted to do this with using each shade 2 times, which I'm not there yet, but I am very close. So as you can see, anything with the 1 slash mark, obviously I've only used once, and then with the X, I have used the 2 times. So I've only got 6. Yeah, I've only got 6 more shades that I need to use twice, and it's so pretty. It's such a pretty palette. Today I am using, I have this shade Bud, that's like the orange in my crease, and then I have Flora, which is in my outer corner. That's what's topped over that Amanita shade. And I love Glaminatrix shadows in general, and this palette is beautiful, and I'm very happy to be working on it. So this will definitely be a completed prompt for next month. Then for Giant, oversized humanoids known for strength and aggression, existed before the gods, a product you loved before the beauty community made it big. I have loved single eyeshadows for a very long time, so I brought in a single eyeshadow from Ulta Beauty because they were the first singles that I ever bought. This is the shade Watercolor. My goal is to hit pan. I obviously have not done that. I am also wearing this today. This is what's on like the inner half of my lid. As you can see, it's more of a satin as opposed to like a really metallic shade, but it's pretty dry and crumbly. I've only got 12 uses on it. I'm just not reaching for it. I don't know. I don't know that I'm going to hit pan on this one, but we'll see what happens. If I remember to use it, then perhaps it will actually have pan in it before next month, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Then for Hydra, a many-headed serpent or monster, heads grow back when cut off. A product that you keep panning and panning but never finish. That's a liquid lipstick. I mean, any lip product for me. But this I've had forever, and I've tried panning it a couple times, and it's just not leaving my collection. This is a Revlon Ultra HD matte lip color. This is in the shade HD Flirtation. I have not been using this a ton. I only have 13 uses on it. And again, this is one that I don't think I really had a goal. It was just use it till the end of the project and see where we end up. It's okay as a lipstick, but actually how I'm wearing it today is as a cream blush, which it's very similar to the Fenty blush that I'm working on in my Pan of Green Gables project, so I've been focusing more on that one. But I've used it a couple times. I mean, I don't know how much more I'm going to use it because I really... Pan of Green Gables ends October 13th. And I really would love to have Pan in that cream blush before it ends. So that is my priority over this. So I may use this a couple more times, but I don't know that I'm going to get that much more use out of it. But, I mean, I can wear it as a lipstick. I have worn it as a lipstick. It's just not my favorite. Then for Kraken. A Scandinavian sea monster of tremendous size and strength haunts the seas and harasses ships. A product that has lots of pigment. Now we're coming to the first of the two items that are finally rolling out. I brought in one of my Juvia's Place lipsticks. This is in the shade Perfect Red. It's a very dark, bold red lip, so I thought that it's got a lot of pigment. My goal was to use it 15 times, and I finally did, so this is rolling out. Then for Phoenix, a mythical bird known for rising from its ashes, symbolizes renewal and rebirth, a product you repressed or depotted. I depotted my entire Revolution Emily Edit the Wants palette because it was broken. And I had 2 shadows in for this prompt. I hit Pan on the first shadow quite a while ago, so this is the one that I'm still working on. This is Top Story. I am wearing this on my lower lash line today. My goal is to hit Pan. If I keep using it as a lower lash line shade, I will definitely have Pan. I mean, that dip is... It's pretty deep. This looks a little thicker, but that's because it also has a magnetic backing on it because these pans aren't magnetic, so I had to be able to stick it into an empty palette. So I think I'm pretty close, actually. I just need to use it a little more consistently as a lower lash line shade because I guess I can give you a swatch, but as a lid shade, I don't know, that's really pretty. I don't know. I just, for whatever reason, have not been drawn to use this as a lid shade, but I use it as a lower lash line shade a lot. So, there's that. Next, for Unicorn, a legendary creature described as a beast with a single large, pointed, spiraling horn. Symbolizes purity, freedom, gentleness, virginity, innocence, divinity, and magic. Brings signs of good luck, happiness, and a positive omen. A brand new, untouched product. And I believe I brought this in at my June update. So this is my Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. It was brand new. I had actually, wow, it's blowing that out a lot. I mean, not that it really matters, but I had just bought this at TJ Maxx when I rolled that prompt, so I'm like, that's perfect. I have been using this as my setting spray before my primer. I don't really like this. I think it's just, I don't know what, it's something with the sprayer. Like, you can see there's like that white, the white powder. Let's see. Oh, of course, now it sprays fine. It doesn't do that when I use it. Whatever. Anyway, my goal is to finish that because it's just a setting spray. So I use that every day. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56. I don't know why I only have 56. I should have more, but that's the number that I have, so that's what we'll go with. I would estimate I'm about a third of the way done, so I might, well, I don't know, I might have this done, but I might not. We'll see. I'll be really close if not. I mean, if I'm not done with it by the end of this project, it's not that big of a deal because I will just continue to use it until it's gone, and it'll be close to being done anyway, so it's fine. Vampire, a creature that subsists by feeding on the vital essence of living. Believed to drink blood, be immortal, have heightened sentences, hates silver, sunlight, garlic, holy symbols, and wooden stakes. A blood red product. And for that, I have this Manna Kadar Lip Locked Priming Gloss Stain in the shade Pinot Noir. This is what I'm wearing on my lips today. Again, this is another one I don't have a goal on. It's just to use it till the end of the project. I've only got 4 uses on it, so that tells you something. mainly that I'm working on way too many lip products right now. But it's really pretty. I actually have it on top of a lip balm and then the lip liner and then this. But I don't know. I've had this for a while. It still smells fine. But I can't tell how much is left in the tube. I don't think there's that much, actually. Because, like, when I'm trying to scrape it down the side, I can see some windowing, but it's just because it's kind of a dark color, it's hard to see. But I don't think I'm going to have this finished by any means, but any use on this is good use in my opinion. So there's that. Oh, I totally skipped one, so I'm just going to finish the list, then I'll go back to the one that I skipped. Werewolf. A human with the ability to shift into a wolf. Heightened senses, shifts during a full moon. Silver bullets are a weakness. A celestial-themed product. I brought in my e.l.f. Moonlight Pearls Baked Highlighter. I do not really use this as a face highlighter. It's just not my preferred, like, style. It's a little too subtle for me. But I have been using it pretty much every single day as my brow bone highlight. I wish I had taken a picture. Maybe I'll try to grab a screenshot, although I don't know. But hopefully you can see how flat... Here, what is the best way to do this? Hopefully you can see how flat that dome is getting. I mean, there's a long way until I hit the pan or even have a decent dip going in it. But I use this every single time I do my makeup. So let's see, what do I have? I had 50 before, 71. So I'm not sure why my numbers are not super consistent with all of these, because they should be the same. But I'm terrible at keeping track of things. But 71, so that's 121 uses on this. And it only looks like that. So this will be in my collection until the day I die. But that's fine. And then the second product that is rolling out for Zombie, a corpse that was supernaturally reanimated. Wait, I missed 2. Oh my god. I don't know what's wrong with me. A corpse that was supernaturally reanimated, walking dead, decaying, rotting skin, hungry for human flesh. A product that is falling apart. I had this Maybelline Baked Blush in, Bella Bellini, because I don't really want to, I'm sure you can kind of see this part is just broken. So this I had in for 15 uses. I had 8 as of my June update, and I only needed 7 more, which I hit. So this is rolling out. Like I said, it's a baked product, so even with those 15 uses, it doesn't look like I touched it. Okay, so now going back to the 2 that I somehow just completely skipped over. For Cyclops, One-Eyed Giant, a single shadow. And for that, I brought in Divina Asteria. This is, like, that looks green, but no, it's red. Green and red. This shadow is gorgeous. I brought it into Hit Pan. That's not going to happen. No. But I will get as much use out of it as I can before the project ends. Because I like to wear the products that are in the project I'm updating, I wanted to wear, and I'm working on a bunch of eyeshadows in this project, I wanted to wear them all together, and I was like, I wasn't sure how Asteria was gonna work, but actually, so I have that dark purple from Sandra Rose on the outer corner, and I have that watercolor like on the inner half, and where they met, I just tapped this over it, and it blends them together, and even though this is more of a red base, I'll just give you a swatch so you can see. It's more of a red base, not super purpley. Oh my god, this shadow is so beautiful. I wish I could get it to show like all of the shifts that I can see. You can kind of see. It just pairs with these purples. It paired so nicely, and I was a little surprised, but this is why I don't let, this is a little side note, this is why I don't really let colors like that, I'm not afraid to put things together that don't look like they could go together, because sometimes they do. And if they don't, it's just makeup. Take it off. So anyway, yeah, I'm not hitting pan on this. I've only used it 4 times in 3 months. But it's a beautiful shadow. I really do love it. And at least I've used it 4 more times than if I hadn't brought it into this project, because I had used it 0 times before I brought it into this project. Okay, and then finally, the last one that I skipped, Fairy, mythical being from folklore and romance with human form and magical powers, associated with plants in springtime, a plant or nature-themed product. I picked out 4 of my little perfume samples that could be nature-themed, and I want to finish them all. I don't know that that's gonna... I might finish a couple. I might finish these 2 Skylar ones, because they're... especially this one, but we'll see. So I actually have 6 uses on all 4 of these. So the first, this is Skyler Meadow. This smells like those big purple clovers that you find in like a field. Oh my god. Out of the 4 of these, this is my favorite one. Then we have Skylar Willow. This is what I'm wearing today. It's more like, I would say more unisex, leaning towards a masculine scent, but I don't care. I mean, it still smells good. This is Cloud Musk from the Mix Bar. This is another one that's kind of more unisexy. Unisexy, is that even a word? It's kind of more unisex, and that it's not overly sweet. And plus, I mean, it's got musk in the name, so it's got those kinds of notes to it, but it still smells really good. And then this is definitely the sweetest out of the 4. This is Sparkling Hibiscus from the Mix Bar. I think this is the one. Even though I've got 6 uses on all of them. Well, actually, yeah, these are about the same. And then even Willow, I don't know why that's a little lower than the others, because they were all brand new when I brought them in, but whatever. So, for the finale, what do I realistically think will be done? I am going to do my best to have pan in this Amanita shadow. I'm gonna try. I'm really gonna try, but I don't think I'm gonna have this finished. So this Maybelline powder, I am fairly confident will be done. I will have hit my usage requirement on my Sandra Rose palette. I think, as I said, I think I will have these 2 Skylar perfumes finished. As far as the Mix Bar ones, like these 4 are the ones that I'm going to focus on for the next month to see if I can get them finished. But I think out of the 4, these 2 are the most likely to be done. I missed another one. What the hell is wrong with me? I don't know. So the last product that I have to talk about today. Oh my god. I'm sorry, everybody. You don't come to my channel for videos like Danny. I'm not organized like that. For Gnome, a dwarfish creature who guards the Earth's treasure underground, a gemstone or mineral-themed product. That's my Becca Opal highlighter. I'm also wearing this today. I also do not have a goal on it. I just wanted to get as much use out of it as I could. So I have used it a total of 5 times in 3 months. But part of the reason is I am also using the Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlighter, which is a dupe for this in Nightmare on Panning Street. So they kind of compete with each other. Okay, so now I don't have a goal set for this one. So, I mean, this is just staying in. So nothing to see there. I think I will have pan in Top Story by the Wants as we get back into what I think will actually be done next month. Oh my god. The setting spray, it's a toss-up. I won't be surprised if it's empty, but I also won't be surprised if it's not. And I'm pretty sure that's it. So, sorry this was such a hot mess. But I've been doing bi-monthly updates for this, and I didn't update last month. And I didn't want to go another month before the finale. Or, like, I didn't want to go 4 months between the last update and the finale, so I wanted to get this filmed, but holy crap, this was a hot mess express. So if you stuck around for the entire thing, thank you. I got lipstick on my teeth again. I'm just going to end the video now. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're staying safe and sane and healthy, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.